What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update, guys. You probably can already tell by the title. This one gets deep. We've got Black woman coming out. Trump's latest rally absolutely destroying, reading Kamala Harris to filth. This newest update. So I'm gonna get straight into it. I'll save my thoughts, guys. Just make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Before we even get into it, hit that like button, that subscribe button. Let's get into it, y'all.
I'm so happy you all came out to see me. So, my name is Michaelah Montgomery. A lot of you guys know me as the girl from Chick-fil-A, but I am so much more than that. Not only do I serve as the CEO of Conserve the Culture, I am also the state director for Blexit down here in Georgia. I'm a Fulton County coordinator for America First Works, and I'm also launching a podcast on the Patriots Prayer Network, so put some respect on my name.
Now, this is what Kamala Harris is lacking at her, her Atlanta rally where she thought she was doing something. This is a true leader, someone who actually has an impact, or, her name resonates with the people in her community because she's actually doing something positive, versus Kamala Harris bringing up, these twerk rap artists or rap artists that's supposed to be, they're taking away from the community. They're adding to the violence. They're, promoting this degeneracy. I mean, like, come on. This is a true leader right here that Kamala missed out on. Here we go. Come on, Kayla.
Jump right into it. See, as a young single mother, I can tell y'all that rent is too damn high.
She can say that again.
I can tell you that as a young black voter, groceries are too damn high. And as an American citizen, period, seniors like my parents should never have to choose between medicine or food. It should never be the quality of life versus the quantity of life. And I don't want to hear, oh, but we capped the price of insulin and lowered the price of all these medicines. Yeah, but you raised the price of everything else, so it's about time to start telling the truth to Americans and let them know exactly what they're signing up for if they want to vote for Kamala Harris.
And y'all gotta see, this is not coming from run-of-the-mill. This is not your, this is a black woman. This is said to be the one, or the crowd, the demographic that, Kamala Harris has on a stronghold, has it on lockdown. We're seeing right here, this is first-hand account. And then look in the back, look further past, and look at the first people you see. There is an array of black voters that are in support, dancing every single time she makes a point, saying, hey, we're seeing that in the grocery store, at the gas station, our family, when our elders are trying to get their medicine, and they're having to debate whether they're, going to choose medicine or food because it's so high, astronomically high. Rents through the roof. I can't believe they can charge this much. Americans like this is who you need at your rally, relaying actual, struggles, the pains that we're seeing because of Bidenomics, the Biden-Harris campaign. We can't forget who was a part of this. This was Kamala Harris, aiding and assisting on the side of Joe Biden for the last 4 years during this term. So she is, she's the reason why, she's the reason why we're seeing this so high.
We need to vote based on facts and not feelings. See, under Harris and Biden, the average Georgia household is losing $1,060 per month, and inflation is at 21.4%. And due to the war on energy, average gas prices have reached record highs for the state. We also did a poll, and 80% of us black Americans are not happy with the current state of the economy, so I'm going to need 80% of y'all to vote accordingly in November.
Amen.
They love me, they really love me.
See, no, but she's trolling, but look at the crowd. They actually do love her. Look at this guy in the back. You see his smile, it lights up. The guy with the cap, his smile lights up. He has no smile at first. She says this, look. He starts the biggest smile, the biggest smile. Look, point and everything, guys. You can see this is true support.
The left wants you to get in your feelings about things that have been said, but I want you guys to pay attention to what has been done. They don't want to talk policy. They just want to use propaganda to steal your vote. The left is trying to tout this woman as a savior for the black community, but all she's done is hurt the black community since she came into the game.
fired up. Talk to him, Michaelah.
See, the first step in destroying the black community is to dismantle the black family. So aside from her record as a prosecutor, why don't we ask Mrs. Willie Brown if Kamala Harris cares about black families? I wonder if Mrs. Willie Brown, a black woman, is also with her. A few days ago, President Trump said he didn't know Vice President Harris was a black woman. I'm trying to figure out what all the outrage is about because she's only black when it's time to get elected.
See, that right there is the point. I'm glad she said it, you know what I mean? Saying it on such, a huge platform, in front of the world. So they can see that it's not just Donald Trump. They're trying to paint this picture, guys. They always it's all about the optics. Trying to paint this picture to say that Donald Trump is so wrong. He should have never, entertained or added to the narrative to say that Kamala Harris isn't black. I can't believe that he would say such a thing, black shame. No, that's not the case. Everyone's saying it. It's not just Donald Trump, but once he says it, it's like they try to single him out, like, oh, you went, that's lowbrow. You should have never said that. But we all know everyone was thinking it. Everyone's been chatting amongst each other and saying, I'm glad Michaelah right here has said it for us all. Come on now. She didn't change black or start saying or claiming black until it was time to need a vote. Every time she needs a vote, she does it. Come on.
A few days ago, President Trump said he didn't know Vice President Harris was a black woman. I'm trying to figure out what all the outrage is about because she's only black when it's time to get elected.
That was cold.
Did I lie? The same black people who are mad at Trump for being confused about her race, ethnicity, nationality, whatever, are seemingly forgetting that while you're touting her as a savior for black people, she identifies as an Asian woman. She chose her side and it wasn't ours. When asked if she would ever do anything specifically for black people, she said no. Whereas Trump gave us the Platinum Plan, which specifically uplifted the black community by increasing capital by almost $500 billion, creating 500,000 new black businesses, and would give black churches the ability to fight for federal resources for their communities.
Me here to hear first.
And why are we acting like strong borders aren't a thing literally everywhere else in the world? Since when has being patriotic been a crime? See, a few weeks ago at the debate, Trump mentioned black jobs, and a lot of people got in an uproar as if they didn't know what he meant. Well, we go to the polls and cast our black vote. We go to the stores and spend our black dollar. We live in our black community, but for whatever reason, we draw the line at a black job.
I'm with that point right there. We're too focused on what he's called it and not the fact that the jobs are still being lost. You know what I'm saying? Either way, whatever, he could have called them black, blue, green, purple, or white jobs. The jobs are still not there. You know what I mean? He's still trying to work towards the resolution. So while we caught up on the verbiage, we need to be caught up on the action. What's actually happening. Come on, Michaelah, speak to him.
For whatever reason, we draw the line at a black job. Oh, but wait, because if you're wondering what a black job is, please, I encourage you all to drive through Atlanta at all these beautiful black-owned businesses and check and see who works there. Probably a black person working for a black entrepreneur, recycling the black dollar, creating black generational wealth. If they come here illegally and they're taking your jobs and your resources, then please believe my cousins in the Appalachians, they coming for you too. And y'all know Kamala Harris has yet to say Laken Riley's name. As borders are, she opened the border to millions of illegal immigrants that have flooded American streets with deadly drugs and gangs that have spiked overdoses by over 124% and brought more crime into minority communities. So how's that for black folks? But let's take race out of it. Just as a woman, period. How can you be a champion for women's rights when you're taking away opportunities from biological women and giving them to transgendered ones?
Ooh. Now listen to that. Listen to the crowd behind that right there. That just speaks on how many people are pressured into a viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You're seeing that people are not okay with that. Come on. Come on, listen to this crowd.
For women's rights when you're taking away opportunities from biological women and giving them to transgendered ones.
That Olympic boxer.
wasn't done. See, how can you promote equity for women and you're allowing men to play in women's sports?
That Olympic boxer. Come on now.
And what kind of feminist would still allow men to enter their sacred spaces, i.e. our bathrooms and school locker rooms? Do I even need to mention the opening ceremony at the Olympics?
Yeah. Mocking
or the
Christianity.
fact that Angela Carini was forced to fight a man and told us that she's never been punched so hard in her life. We cannot allow dangerous liberals who think things like this are okay into the White House, because my daughter will not be fighting a man at her wrestling match.
Hey, it sounds as crazy as it sounds like common sense. Like, my daughter will never be fighting a man, but you gotta really have this. It's gotten that bad, guys. You have to think it's gotten that bad to the point where you have to preface the most common sense, the basic common knowledge stuff. Like, I would never let my daughter go up against a man, in a sport where it's all women sport. You know what I mean? It's so simple stuff, but we have to say it, and it's sad now, y'all. It really is sad. And if you say it, you're looked down upon, like, oh, you hate this, you hate that. No, I don't hate that, but I just want to make sure that my child isn't a victim, like we've seen Angela Carini and the Olympic boxers, that had to go up against these transgender, biological male opponents. Like, it just shouldn't happen. This is not cool.
Not be fighting a man at her wrestling match. And what I think both men and women can agree on is that national security is important. So who would y'all rather see lead us into war if it were so to happen? My silk-pressed sister Kamala or the big dog Donald Trump?
Me being honest, though. At least she being honest,
And lastly, I cannot get up here without mentioning my farmers, the backbone of this country. And aside from the Biden-Harris administration hurting you guys in ways we can't even comprehend by the rising cost of everything, black farmers suffered even more due to the delays associated with the Inflation Reduction Act signed in 2022. Now, don't let the Biden-Harris administration fool you, because they waited until the 9th hour to sign off on disbursements as a last-minute attempt to garner support. But why would they hurt the agricultural industry? Probably because they're looking forward to making more money in the pharmaceutical one. And speaking of pharmaceuticals, because I promise I'm gonna wrap this up, when they bring up abortion and they talk about protecting your medical freedoms, don't be afraid to mention COVID. The Biden-Harris administration forced Americans to take an experimental vaccine and took away their jobs, their livelihoods, and their freedoms if they refused.
Now she's talking. Come on now.
Trump gave us a choice and Biden gave us a mandate.
Yeah. Hey, I don't see any lies in what she is saying right now, guys. And we talking about, our rights, taking away our rights. Come on now, right there. That was a very basic violation of our rights right there, taking away and mandating that we have to take some foreign. Come on now. I know a lot of folks firsthand lost their job behind just refusing, flat out saying, I won't do it. And now their jobs are looking at all those, employees that they fired. And they're like, why did we do that? That was terrible. Come on now.
Mandate. Hey, y'all, because I'm about to kill him with this one. So the next time the left wants to tell you that, hey, abortion is a right and you need to protect your medical freedoms, remember that they took those freedoms away from men and women the second they got in office, and there's nothing stopping them from doing it again.
Come on now.
Clock it. So lastly, again, I'm going to encourage you all to vote based on the facts and not feelings. Oh, he made me feel so bad when he said that. Okay, but they hurt your families when they sent all your tax dollars overseas. Oh, it hurts my feelings when he acts like that. Okay, but it hurts all of us when you see an administration failing their country that they were elected to represent. In which case, I'm going to leave y'all with, hey, mama, daddy, I made it.
Come Come on, KK. Do your thing.
And my baby girl Amaya is somewhere in here, so we can all say, hey, Amaya, in unison, because she's the real superstar, y'all.
Nah, she's
I'm
real.
Go ahead and let y'all get riled up and ready for Big T himself. Thank you guys for having me. I look forward to seeing you all.
And listen to that crowd, bro. You would have thought Donald Trump was in the room. Come on now. I knew it was going to happen like that. She's getting a standing ovation. Yo, there we have it, guys. Michaelah, MKK Montgomery coming out. Guys, she's getting standing ovations there at the end. We're seeing that this right here, the people are behind what she's saying. We need to vote based off the facts, not our feelings. And that's what I've been trying to tell a lot of folks. You know, they're like, how a lot of my friends, my family will reach out. How can you support them? How can you go out and, preach these messages and you put out these, about. And I'm like, if you really look at the facts, look at what he's done, you know what I'm saying? And versus what they've said that he said or, alluded to. And he has never really said these things out of his mouth. You'd be like, these folks they're bat crazy, they're bat stuff crazy. Real talk. Like, there is no way that, he's getting so much black support and he is all these nasty things they're calling him, a white supremacist, a dictator, all these things they're saying. Not true. He wouldn't get so much support if this was the case. We're seeing that it's the left that's projecting. They're gaslighting. They're lying. They're painting this picture. It's all the optics. And if you really believe in what the left's headlines say, you'll never get the truth. You'll never get the truth because you have to dig deeper. You have to go to multiple sources. This is nothing different than fact checking with any other subject. You have to go to multiple sources in order to get the truth. You go to MSDNC, you go to CNN, you're going to get some fake news. You're going to get some gaslight, some lies. You're going to get some folks that are telling you that Donald Trump is a very mean, nasty, hateful person. When in fact, I've never seen him be mean, nasty, or hateful, especially if it was unwarranted. He's not just a total jerk that they're trying to paint him out to be. We got Michaelah here saying that, we need to back up off the feelings a little bit, rely a little bit more on the facts of what we're seeing being presented to us, what's actually in front of hard evidence. Come on now. I can't do anything but say I am behind Michaelah right here, guys. Hop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts of what she absolutely just lit that stage on fire, Hop in the comment section and let me know, who do you think had the better guest appearance? Donald Trump with Michaelah Montgomery or Kamala Harris with Megan Thee Stallion, twerk performer, and Quavo, rap artist? Guys, hop in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button. Share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible. Guys, share the truth. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. Doesn't cost you one thing. Guys, hit that like button for your boy. Also, hit that subscribe button. That's on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week.